Right, so I had to restart the stream. But now I don't think this is working again. Right. I kind of think everything is sorted, but this is really stressful. So, Charlie and Mazepin on the softs. Communist has gone for mediums. Fresh on soft. Jet Belly and Barker on mediums. Aaron Ocon on soft. Kyle on mediums. Sam on soft. Thrasher and Fire King on soft. Joseph and Fast Scoped on mediums. And Beans F1 and King Mafia are on softs as well. Oh, someone spun. Beans are spun on the formation lap. As Charlie pulls up to his grid. Oh wait, someone's. Nah, this guy's breaking it. We're gonna need a restart. Right, finally, we are back underway, and it should be everyone, just getting their tyres and setups on. Right, here we go, we are underway for the formation lap. Let's take a look at the tyres now that everyone has had a chance to choose which one they want to start on. So JRT, Charlie and Mazepin on the soft tyre, Communist on the mediums, Fresh on the soft, Jet Belly, Barker, Aaron Ocon and Kyle on the mediums, Sam, Thrasher and Fire King on the soft, Joseph and Fastcoped on the mediums, and Beans F1 on the soft. Wide variety of strategy. Hopefully will make for a good race. Not too sure what JetBley's doing, but just managed to churn off the track. It will be interesting to see how what kind of start Communist gets with the two soft runners in front of him and the soft runner behind him, as Charlie has literally parked the car. I think, okay, it almost looked like Communist had just spun off there. Did look like a bit of contact further back, hopefully not though. Here we go. 3 red lights, 4, 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go here in Austin. looks like Communist struggles off the line though, dropping back, but JLT Charlie leads into turn 1. Mazepin has to defend from Fresh on the inside. Did look like a bit of contact further back. Fire King, I think, has fallen to the back of the grid, but other than that, it did look quite clean. As expected, Communist falls behind at the soft runner of Fresh, but if he can stick in their DRS, he will be on for a good race, as we've got Sam and Thrasher going at it. But back to the front, 2 tenths the gap. And here comes Mazepin already. He's not waiting at all. Goes to the inside. Does brake later, it's going to get it done. Charlie looks to get a switch back there, but Mazepin gets the lead. Beans F1 already picking up a time penalty. Thrasher and Aaron Ocon going at it. Into the triple right-hander, side by side. Thrasher goes off the track. At the front, Mazepin has already gapped Charlie by 8 tenths. Well, it went up to 9 briefly. But yeah, he's absolutely flying currently. No DRS just yet, obviously. We're going to have to wait until lap 3 for that. Communist braking very late into turn 1, almost going into the back of the house. But Jetbelly has already fallen out of Communist DRS. And now into the S section, Thrasher is 2 tenths behind Aaron Ocon. Thrasher on that soft tyre needs to make the most of these early laps. I think Thrasher's going to go for it. He's on the outside of Aaron Ocon. Down into turn 12. Does brake later. He's going to try and go around the outside. But Aaron Ocon covers that off well. Is he going to go around the outside of 13 though? I think he might be able to. Aaron has a moment which caused him to go off track and pick up a penalty. Thrasher's going to try to switch back into 15, I believe. And now he's on the inside for the triple right-hander. And there is contact between the two of them. And Thrasher's out. Thrasher's around and his tyre is gone. Yeah, completely out of the race there, GSR Thrasher already. Pretty big crash after contact with Aaron. Aaron now drops down to P12, so he must have had something happen there. Beans F1 slows down. I'm not too sure what was going on there. But now Beans comes straight back at Aaron Ocon. It doesn't look like he's got damage, as Aaron does almost switch back Beans instantly. Fire King just 1/10 behind Fasco. The softs are definitely a much faster tyre at the moment. But I think that Communist on their mediums will be flying at the end. If he can just sit in the DRS like he is at the moment, he will definitely be on for a good result. As here comes Fresh down the inside of JLT Charlie. No, never mind, he's already got the move done way before the corner. But Mazepin is 2 seconds clear at the front. Barker and Jetbelly going at it. Barker does get through, goes off the track though, and Jetbelly switchbacks him. Jetbelly runs wide. There is that going to allow Barker to come straight back at him. Jetbelly almost spinning completely sideways on the exit of 14, I believe. As we've got yellow flag further back. I'm not too sure what that's for. Oh wait, that was Sam. So yeah, he's already kind of out of the race at the moment. But Jetbelly does stay ahead of Barker. Is Barker going to come back at him now though? He's not using any ERS and it does look like Jet Belly is going to stay ahead. So, can Fresh catch up to Mazepin at the front? 2.3 seconds at the moment. And he's got Charlie 3.5 tenths behind him. Charlie will have the DRS down here. Communist just stays in. But Charlie does look to have saved quite a bit. And here he goes. Down the back straight. JRT Charlie behind Fresh. Is he going to be able to make the move? Goes to the outside. Is he going to try it around the outside, or is he going to set up a switchback? Goes around the outside of Fresh at turn 12. What a move. But Fresh comes straight back at him and takes that place back. Barker 3 tenths behind Jet Belly. These two are still going at it. But onto the main straight. Well, one corner before we head onto the main straight. Charlie's going to have DRS again. Can he get a good enough exit? With the DRS, not using any ERS, but neither is Fresh. Is he going to look to the inside? No, he's going to stay behind. He wants to make that move down the back straight. Barker has to stay behind as well. Charlie very close to the back of Fresh, 2.5 tenths behind. But Communist also very close. Charlie has already got a penalty, I've just noticed. Not sure when he got that, he may have only just got it. But yeah, like I said, I've only just noticed that. We'll watch on board from Communist. Has Charlie disconnected? Let's hope not. Yeah, Charlie is gone. We're going to have to get him back in. Fresh penalty as well, but Communist is now in third, so he's got no one between him and Fresh. If he wants to make a move, he'll definitely find it much easier now, as being the third car on the DRS train, we know how difficult it is to make a move there. Jet Belly into the pit lane though, and if he does drop, yeah, as he does, go behind Aaron Ocon, at this rate, he will, well, at this rate, Communist will take the championship. I just need to check that again, because, well, I really don't trust my maths. Right, so, Communist with the DRS. Joseph and Kyle, Joseph has made the move on Kyle in the Tier 4 Drivers' Championship. So 3 rounds left to go, including this. So the gap currently, I believe, is 40 points. So if he can extend the gap after today to over 52, then he should be champion. Is Communist going to be close enough to make a move into turn 1? as Communist has picked up a penalty as well. Lots of people on 3 seconds, with Aaron Ocon and Beans on 6. Right, okay, I am back, and Communist is into P2. Fresh, still 7.5 tenths behind Communist, but now is when them soft tyres will be going off. Yeah, I really don't know what happened to JetBelly to make him pit, but that has really damaged his race. Fresh has just stayed in the DRS of Communist. Does bring him closer by a few tenths, but definitely not close enough to make a move. And with Communist pace, I don't think that Fresh will be able to stick with him for much longer. Communist is starting to catch Mazepin though. Mazepin doesn't come into the pit lane. I'm expecting to see a soft medium as someone has, there is yellow flags, but I don't know why. But yeah, there is a high chance that we will see soft runners come in, and as I say that, JLT Charlie does come into the pit lane. He pulls the pin first. What tyre is he going on to? He's going on to another set of softs with a wing replacement. So he's obviously not going to the end. He needs to change tyre compound to do so, and I don't think the softs would go that far. But as Joseph F1 and Barker are very close into the S section. Kyle is right behind Joseph as well. Joseph is, I think this is the closest he has been to Barker heading onto this straight. So if he can get a good exit out of it, he can maybe make a move on the McLaren. But he's got another McLaren right behind him. So if these two battle for too long, then Kyle will be trying to take what he can. But Joseph gets ahead. Kyle almost looked to make a move, but didn't in the end, and so it is now Joseph in 4th, followed by Barker in 5th, and Kyle down in 6th. Aaron Ocon not too far behind JRT Charlie, who has just come out of the pit lane. Aaron Ocon with 5% ERS, he's not going to be close enough to make the move. Charlie, on them fresh tyres, needs to make... he needs to really close in on that pack ahead of him, and then he's got to pit again. Is Kyle going to go for the move on his teammate? No, he's going to be sensible and stay behind. Joseph really has got quite good pace at the moment, I can't lie. On their medium tyres, it's just, I don't know if he'll be able to get anything better than 4th. Is Barker going to be close enough to come back at Joseph? He's certainly not going to be too far away. Brakes very late, almost goes straight into the back of the Alfa Romeo. Jet 1 has caught up to the back of Aronok on the other Alfa Romeo. And yeah, he does get that move done on the fresher and softer tyres, but Aronok comes back at him. And Jet sets up a switchback. And then he's got to go round the outside at turn 13. But he tries to almost go for, yeah, he does go for another switchback. And then into turn 15, he's going to set up a third switchback in a row. Very close between him and Aronok. But into turn 1, Kyle has got past, and yeah, that has allowed Joseph to get out of the DRS range. Barker hitting a curb massively, Kyle almost jumping there, and now that has almost made him fall out of DRS range. Fast Scopes and Fire King battling. Fast Scopes on the mediums, Fire King on the soft. Beans F1 has left the session. Right, I've invited him back. Hopefully he'll come back in. Aronok boxes onto the hard. Here we go, Fire King around the outside. No, Fast Goat holds the position. But is Fire King going to dive it down the inside? No, he's too far back to do that. Joseph is catching Fresh, so his medium stint is clearly going quite good. And the soft runners do pit Mazepin and Fresh into the pit lane for the medium tyre. So 12 laps, well 11 laps they did on the soft. So we expect the mediums to go to about lap 17. Fire King as well does pit onto the mediums. But Charlie sets the fastest lap of this race. And he is up into P8. So Communist leads the way. But we've got no gaps, but he's got a large lead, is all I know. The two McLarens still very close to each other, and now Mazepin has came out behind them. Fresh behind Fast Scoped, but by some distance. Is Barker going to go for the move on his teammate? He's got the speed. Is he got the bravery to make the move? He almost went for it. But very nearly there was a collision between the two orange cars. Another penalty for Aronok on Fire King, and Jet Belly are battling. Fire King gets ahead of the Alpine. I think Aronok had just spun, but has got going again. And now we have got gaps back. Is Barker going to go down the inside turn 1? No, he's going to stay behind. Mazepin does almost look to go down the inside of Barker, though. That almost got very close into turn 1. Kyle spins off out of turn 2. Is he out of this race? Yes, he is. But there is no safety car. Charlie gets another penalty. Mazepin now should really get past Barker on this lap, as Barker has got no one to give him DRS off. Right, so Mazepin into third ahead of Barker, almost already dropping him out of DRS, but hasn't done so just yet. Closing in on Josie very quickly. But the gap, let's take a look at the gap from the leader. 14 seconds behind Communists. I'd say a pit stop is probably about, 20 seconds? I don't think it's too long around here. So, he'd probably be about between 5 and 10 seconds behind Communist. No, behind Mazepin, when Communist does pit. Can JetBelly take back that P8? Opening the DRS. Fire King has got a red flashing light, but I think that JetBelly might as well. As Sam has had another spin. But Mazepin does look like he's going to get Joseph into turn 1. Don't think he's going to fight it too much. But Mazepin does take back P2. One more position to go until he's back where he started. Fastgoat comes into the pit lane for soft. Joseph is still in DRS, but obviously isn't close enough to make a move. Gained about 7 tenths on that straight though. Aaron Ocon out of this race now. And we have got a safety car. This is good for Communist, but no, he's past the pit lane already. Is he going to get... I think he's going to get caught behind the safety car. I think he has got to stay behind it, which is very unlucky for him, because everyone's going to come into the pit lane now for a fresh set of soft. And he's just got to stay out behind the safety car while everyone closes in on him whilst he's at this speed. He does get past, but I think the Communist is disqualified. Communist has been disqualified as he's tried to overtake the safety car. So, no championship today. Oh my god, there has been a crash under the safety car. Joseph has gone into the back of Mazepin. And now I don't think he has any wing. No, he's got no front wing at all. So Joseph has to come into the pit lane. Mazepin is now trying to overtake the safety car and has been allowed. Barker followed. Charlie goes past, Fresh goes past, Fastgoat goes past. So it's Fire King. Oh, Charlie's binned it. Charlie has binned it under the safety car. safety car isn't in this lap, so we're going to have another lap under the safety car. And here we go, Mazepin has gone, and we are back racing in USA. Charlie has made the move on Sam for P8 as Jet Belly is also past Fire King and up into P4. But Sam has spun and is down to the back of the grid. So Mazepin leads by almost a second already from TRT Barker and Fresh in P3. And we've got a yellow flag further back, that's for Beans. New to racing on the pad after being on wheel, currently got a broken leg. So hopefully we'll see him back to his best when he can walk again. But Mazepin leads by 1.5 seconds ahead of Barker and then Fresh. Sam has retired. I don't know if that's on track or if that's in the pit lane. but he has retired. Joseph very close to the back of Fire King. Using the ERS, is he going to be able to get the move done? Sends it down the inside, but does not get the place yet. Goes for a switchback. Fire King stays ahead, sends it down the inside at turn 15. Fire King goes off the track but stays ahead. Now Joseph around the outside of the triple right, and he does get ahead, and Charlie follows Joseph through. Joseph off the track though, DRS isn't able this lap. So will Charlie be able to get past Joseph? Wait, never mind, no, the DRS will be enabled from this lap. So Joseph does stay ahead of Charlie. Fire King trying to go down the inside of Charlie. Right, yeah, there are so many penalties going on. So Mazepin has 10, Barker 6, Fresh 9, JetBelly 6. Joseph has 11, 5 of which I think, well, actually probably won't get removed for what happened. But Charlie 6, Fire King 12, Fastcoped 9, and Beans with 36 seconds. Charlie looking very fast at the moment. They've really caught up to the back of JetBelly now. JetBelly on their mediums, probably not the right decision, but he had to go onto them after he'd been on softs twice. But now I think that JetBelly has fallen into the DRS of Joseph. But is Charlie's already almost alongside. Into turn 1, is Charlie going to go for the move? JetBelly's an AI, is that going to ruin this battle? Just slow down Charlie. Almost pushing him through the corners. But Charlie is ahead before the DRS detection. Could that be costly? Joseph sends it down the inside at turn 11. Almost losing the car on exit. Probably not the best thing to do. Maybe could have stayed behind until the DRS straight. But JetBelly comes back at Charlie. Charlie holds the inside line. Joseph tries to follow, tries to go past JetBelly after his battle with Charlie, but is Joseph going to go down the inside? He is. And does he have the move done? Yes, he does. JetBelly down to 6. Charlie with a massive snap of oversteer out of the penultimate corner. Oh, Charlie spun. Charlie is spun and he is out of this race. That is... yeah, we've got a late safety car now. So Mazepin, Barker and Fresh stay out. Joseph, Jet Belly, Flasco, Fire King into the pit lane. No, Beans has stayed out. Not really too sure why, but he has. It'll be good to see what Jet Belly can do at the end of this race. Obviously on them fresh tyres. Can he take... Well, can he take a podium place? What's his penalties looking like? He's on 6 seconds, so Fresh has got more than him.